So we talked to you about the cold air we had last night, but we want to go over the cold air that we've got around the Wiregrass right now. And actually, this is the wrong graphic. I want to start on this one. The hard freeze warning for basically the core of our viewing area, southeast Alabama, down in the Florida Panhandle, north of I-10, and also southwest Georgia. Everyone here under a hard freeze warning. But I guarantee you, we're going to have temperatures all across the Wiregrass, no matter where you're watching us from. Temperatures below freezing for a good chunk of the evening time. Already right now in some spots, and into tomorrow morning. By 8 a.m. Friday, we should start to climb above freezing, but once again, have all those cold weather preparations in place that we've had in place for the last couple of nights. You see high pressure dominating the southeast. We've got some wintry weather up in the Great Lakes region as an area of low pressure and a Clipper system moves through there. We've also got a little bit of wintry weather to tell you about later on in the weathercast down in Florida, too. It's pretty interesting stuff. We'll look at that here in a second. But cloud-free for us in the Wiregrass for today. Lots of sunshine, like Natasha said, ineffective sunshine out there. Already 32 degrees in Abbeville, right at freezing. 33 in Dothan, 33 Enterprise, 34 in Troy. We continue to see very cold temperatures, a big Arctic dome of cold air right on top of us. Not going to move either. We're going to stay cold for the next couple of days. A big change from what we had at this time yesterday. You remember, we had highs yesterday in the mid-50s, a far cry from that for today. You see the temperature change over the last 24 hours has been anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees for most spots, a little less, a little bit more, up to the north and also down to the south. The other trend that we'll be talking about is lower winds. Thank goodness we don't have to deal with the wind that we had yesterday, blowing out of the northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Higher in some spots. You see winds have gone mostly calm around the area. So low temperatures for tomorrow morning, not quite as cold as last night and this morning for tomorrow morning, but still mighty chilly out there, middle and low 20s. So some pretty neat clouds off in the Gulf of Mexico, also in the Atlantic. Cold air moves over relatively warm water. You get some pretty cool cloud formations. Also upper level, mid-level clouds that form. You can see the motion of the atmosphere very vividly with these cloud formations. And also, we had some winter weather to talk about in Jacksonville, Duval County. We had just enough of a low-level moisture fetch off of the Atlantic to see some snow flurries in Duval County. Nothing accumulating, and didn't make for any travel problems, but definitely a big surprise for folks in Duval County. Temperatures overnight tonight will be back in the 30s. I think afternoon highs tomorrow only in the low and middle 40s. Once again, a very cold scenario for us. Saturday and Sunday, we start to see a little moderation in those numbers. We stay below freezing again Saturday morning, but finally above freezing by Sunday. And we introduce some rain chances, too, to the forecast. Best rain chances, I think, by Monday. And finally, the 60s.
It's about time.
Hallelujah 60s.
The hallelujah 60s. At least there's some hope in that 5-day.
There's a lot of hope in that 5-day.
There's a lot of hope.
Yeah.
I love your positive attitude.
Man.
All right.
Bow tie Thursday. Hope Thursday.
Hope springs
Thursday.
eternal.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thanks,
You're welcome.